Hello and welcome. I'm just going to put our cams on so you guys can actually see my face and see Mr. Bazeleel, or Baze, who I should really call him.
Just call me Mr. Person.
Mr. Person is also very good. Already got 12 viewers, very good, very good. We've actually got a game which is going on, guys, at the moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to save introductions for the next one, and we're just going to jump into Temple of Silent Storm at the moment, just so you guys can see. And then we will introduce ourselves and say hello to our Russian friends and everyone else who's watching us at the moment. Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
Which is a lovely plan. Right, okay, so at the moment we do have Black Jokers on the red team versus Timekeepers, who are actually on the blue team. We see that red team are actually 137 points at the moment ahead of blue team on 114, and currently a free cap in Black Joker's favour. So we're gonna have to just get our feet here as we see what's actually going on. These are all Russian teams at the moment, I have been informed. So this is a new kind of way of playing that maybe me and Bazeleel haven't actually seen in terms of metas for these guys over here. I've seen Joke play a couple of times, and I've seen Plastic Fantastic and whatnot. But yeah, how do you feel about this, Baz?
Well, I feel that in Soviet Russia, Guild Wars 2 plays you, so I just had to. It was just there, and I'm really excited to see this kind of different matchup here. A lot of just kind of chaos ensuing at the gate right now. We are seeing a couple of Rangers just kind of go crazy with all this area of effect damage right now. But as far as what we're going to see kind of transpire here in the next couple games and the finals, I'm very, very excited to see.
I mean, we do see at the moment that Red look like they're going to go for Tranquility. As not sure everyone knows, Tranquility is a buff which switches all 3 points to the other team. So you've got Altar, Temple and the Gate. So if Red team get that, it will flip all the points as well. I'm not sure who've got Stillness, which is another buff which gives extra points for caps. So we're just going to have to keep our eye on this little fight as well down here. And when one of these guys die, the other team will get that, and that could potentially flip the match completely.
Well, right now, as we're watching the Tranquility fight go on, it is two Hammer Warriors, so they're just kind of knocking each other down here and backwards. But it looks like the Red Warrior is going to be played by Terran. A little bit ahead in terms of damage. That is going to be a possible down and stomp there. He's going to get interrupted by the Blue Warrior, played by Sighted. Sighted?
That's
sure.
The one, yeah, but you see the Necro's actually come in as well. He's actually going to get the res, it looks like, as he's just feared off the Red Warrior Terran there. And we got another Red as well coming in. Oh, we got him down! A Guardian not choosing to actually get some knockback there. Titanium actually played a very, very good match in the ESL recently, as was also very good at resing and knocking people back. So they've actually equalled out this fight down here.
Yeah, I mean, if you take a look at the numbers right now, it is actually a 3 cap in towards of the Joker team, which is the red. And we are seeing the entirety, almost the entirety of the blue team and red team down here. Both teams really want this fight. We are seeing the Din actually go down there, unfortunately. And hopefully he can get a res, possibly get stomped. And it does look like he's going to be able to get up. He is going to recover some HP very, very quickly there. But we are seeing a couple other AoE involvements here as far as the Rangers go. Just a lot of kind of colors and AoE damage flying around right now with the Staff Guardian as well.
Yeah, I mean, they need to decide what they're going to do here. They need to either all group up and hit Tranquility, or they need to go for the points, because at the moment they're not doing themselves many favours. And then Blue are actually losing the fight on Altar at the moment, and he's just going to bleed him out and just not going to even go for the down because he's actually off the point. So that's completely keeping him out of the fight there. We see that Terran's also moving back to Temple at the moment to give it a bit of a defend against Sited from Timekeepers, the Warrior. So it looks like they're trying to defend well. They're keeping the guys at bay at Tranquility as well. The Ranger there just kind of tanking, really. He's not going to die anytime soon, especially against a Guardian with a staff.
Yeah, I mean, just right now the point differential is so big. I don't think there's any way that Timekeepers can kind of come back from this. It looks like the Joker's probably going to be the victor here, unless they can grab Tranquility, which, both teams still fighting very, very vigorously over this Tranquility buff. Chuck Norris's wife, unfortunately, is actually in a little bit of trouble there. I'm not sure where her husband is at the moment, but she is going to be in a little bit of trouble here, facing off against this Ranger, who still has 2 spirits available. Going to get some help from the White Lotus, which is going to be a Mesmer played by White Lotus on the blue team. And we are going to see Chuck Norris's wife actually try and grab this Tranquility here. Take a look at the reverse camera angle. Nothing is going to actually be there, but we are going to see Titanium come up and try and knock him off the buff. Once again, the red team just in complete map control of this match right now.
Yeah, I mean, like you just said, unless they get Tranquility, they've really got no chance. And it is, at the moment, unfortunately, very unlikely that Timekeepers are going to be able to come back from this. I do have to confirm whether or not this is the first or indeed the second match in this little series we've got here. Potentially could be the second, so I'm just waiting for some info on that. The maps that we're playing as well are a little bit random in terms of how we're playing just generally as well, which is there's a lot of stuff going on indeed that we just need to sort out just after this match, and we'll just do our little intros. That was indeed the first game. It's just been confirmed to me. Black Jokers took that pretty comfortably.
Yes, they did. Complete dominance of that match, pretty much as far as map control and as well as team communication. Very, very nice job by Jokers.
Yes, and now I can just do a quick little intro. Hopefully they won't go into it very, very quickly. Right, as you can see, guys, on this is the unit team. This is their logo just on the screen that you're currently seeing. It's a very, very much a Russian based tournament, mostly Russian teams, maybe a couple of players here and there, maybe a team here and there which isn't Russian, but I have been told that they are all Russian teams, so this is what I've been told. As you can see there, we did play their intro video at the beginning of this as well, and you can see their website, which is just at the bottom, as you can see there. Bazeleel, he's also a fellow shoutcaster. He is from the United States and also in the shoutcaster program, which I am also in as well. And basically, we're here to bring you some games from Russia, some stuff you guys haven't seen, some stuff I haven't even seen. I'm not sure if Baz has seen either.
I have not. It'll be an interesting kind of experience for both of us, I think.
I think so, indeed. I'm not sure where how the metas are or anything, so it might be good to have a look at some specs as we're doing this. I'm just going to ask the guys if that's possible at all.
There is one thing that I'm interested in seeing is if we're going to see a lot of different kind of class combinations. You know, we don't really see an elementalist right now in the kind of favor of the North American or European meta, but we are going to see possibly some really interesting class combinations from these Russian teams, because a lot of different regions and areas don't really, I guess, think the same way that everyone else does. Because if we look at esports in general, it's generally the non-North American teams and the non-North American meta that kind of defines the gameplay. So maybe we'll see some really cool stuff out of these guys, and maybe we'll see some changes to the other metas as we move forward.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm seeing it quite a bit as well at the moment with a few Guardians and Necros. I've seen some really random stuff from which I'm not really sure about, but then I'm positive that they're actually trying it in the first place. I've been given the heave-ho that we've actually got to jump in. Guys, check out Baz's Twitch and my Twitch as well for updates, and if we do suddenly go off for some reason or we need to take a break, I can let you guys know through Twitter, and so can he, that we're coming back online. So if you guys check out those Twitter feeds, we're going to go back into this. I'm just going to take a couple of minutes and look at a couple of these specs on either team. We got Black Jokers. I'm just going to have a quick look at. I do know these guys. The other day, actually played in the ASL last week. Sorry, these guys are just asking. Right, so we got Din. We are actually going to start. Unfortunately, they want to get on with this. We do see that on the red team we've got a Necro, Warrior, Guardian, Ranger, and a Thief. On the blue team we do indeed have a Warrior, a Guardian, a Mesmer, a Necro, and a Ranger. these teams, I'm liking this setup. They're not going for the two warriors as a lot of teams are going for at the moment, so it is very, very balanced in that respect.
And both teams electing not to go for the Chieftain or the Svanir. That's going to be kind of a interesting role. But we are going to see maybe the Din try and go for Svanir. No, he's going to actually bypass that and go right to the Keep. The Keep having a ton of actual players on it right now. We are seeing Terran, Titanium, maybe. We are going to see as well Sighted and a couple other White Lotus and the... also Chuck Norris's wife here as well. I mean, both teams really want this Keep. A very, very kind of appropriate play here from both teams. Both teams were able to grab their side points, and we are seeing both the Rangers kind of fight in that small midpoint near the beach area. But I mean, the main battle right now is going to be onto this Keep area. No one's really winning right now.
No, looking at the health, White Lotus is indeed going down at the moment. He just did get cleave damage there. He didn't even get taken down. He was just being DPS down by the looks of things. So it does look like Red are taking the fight at the moment. They need to get their Ranger into mid if possible. Do see that Terran's just gone down as well. So Red losing a couple of people. Well, we're 1-1 in this fight now. People are going down all over the shop. Not quite sure exactly what's happened to change the tide. It does look like they've just pulled a little bit of focus out of the bag. Looks like Sit is actually going to go down as well very shortly.
Yeah, one thing that I think kind of played a key role is the Warrior Terran did a really good job at kind of distracting a lot of the time. What is the blue team time?
Timekeepers, sorry.
Timekeepers, thank you. Kind of distracting a little bit of what Timekeepers was actually trying to do. So I think that bought the Jokers a little bit of time at Keep. And we are seeing kind of a huge battle unfold over at the mine area. We are seeing, unfortunately, Bath, which is, I think, the best name ever, go down a little bit there. And we are going to see, looks like Red going to be taking the mine once again. And still, no one is going to be actually contesting Henge, which is kind of odd. But we are going to see a 2-cap in favor of Joker right now.
Yeah, we haven't seen any crossover play really from Red at the moment. I'm not sure where they're going for. I mean, they've got the lead. Looks like they don't really need to head over there. But Blue obviously looking to try and maybe try and secure mine. We do see the Necro and the Warrior kind of currently running through. I'll just quickly grab this Necro, have a look at his spec for a minute.
Go ahead.
Sorry, no, you go for it. I'm going to look at his spec.
Okay. White Lotus actually going to be stomped out here and DPS down, but we are going to see Sighted. I hate that name so much because I never know how to pronounce it. But we are seeing Sighted, which is one of the warriors for the blue team Timekeepers. Actually trying to stop out the Din. Very, very close there to almost getting rallied there, but unfortunately Sighted is going to take out Din. And that is going to be another player down for Joker onto the Keep. We are seeing Titan and Titanium actually do quite a bit of substantial damage here to the Warrior as well as the Ranger for Timekeepers. But Warrior actually doing a nice job at using that hammer to try and get down Terran. But unfortunately, that is going to be a stomp out there for the blue team once again. We are going to see the other Ranger for the red team, which is going to be Imba.
Let's call him Imba. That'll do.
That works. We are seeing Imba use all of his spirits at once. They're dealing quite a bit of AoE damage there. The other Ranger also using all of his spirits all at once there. And lots of evades coming up onto Imba, trying to run away there, but unfortunately Sighted. And it looks like Bath is trying to chase him. It looks like Sighted is actually going to get a stomp out. Oh no, the Shadow Refuge comes out, but it's not going to
he just used an ability which cancelled that refuge there, unfortunately. Bit of lack of communication there probably, or just a little bit of a mistake, but unlucky there. It was a good effort, that's for sure. And we see, I mean, these guys they're doing well at holding mid. I'm not sure we've seen much contesting really. They've held their close point, they've held mid pretty solid. And you've got the two versus one over Henge, and Terran did actually get a decap at Henge, so they've got to recap it and then move back out. I think I missed a boss kill over one of the sides as well, so we've seen a couple of boss kills. We've seen they're being very, very solid at the moment in the mid. Joker, they seem to have got the focus that Blue just don't seem to have at the moment. And Chuck's inevitably potentially going to go down here as well. Oh, just really good focus actually from the guys. Titania going for the down with a little bit of stability, so that's kind of inevitable in the end.
Yeah, Din very, very low, trying to use that special walk to try and run away here. And he is actually going to be able to get away and help out his buddies over at Mine. We're going to take a look at Mine here real quick. And that is going to be a 2 versus 1. Now it's going to be like a roughly about a 2 versus 3 now in favor of Jokers. Lots of AoE damage, AoE heal going off there as well. We do see the Mega Spirit here from the Imba Ranger, which is on the Jokers team. We are going to see the Torment as well being popped here by the Red Necromancer, being very, very sneaky and trying to get as much AoE damage out as possible. But they are going to push back the Timekeepers from the Mine. White Lotus going down here once again. He might be able to get out if he takes that portal there, but he is actually going to be able to get rallied there, which is very, very nice. They'll be going down almost instantly to Maybe. Just so much damage coming out there by Maybe.
Really, really nice there. And we do see over the other side now, the Ranger has started to work on Chieftain, trying to get hopefully get the couple of points, get some buffs up, get some new stats. We know there's 50 stats, plus 50 on all stats. It's going to give him 25 points, so it's going to give him a little bit more of a bonus in terms of the team fights. Hopefully they can pull something out here. Otherwise, Jokers will take this series.
You know, right now they're getting the boss kills, but they're not getting the point accumulation. And right now they're almost down by 200 points. And it's not a pretty picture right now looking for Timekeepers. Jokers is in complete control of this map, as we saw last game. We do see White Lotus just kind of camping on the Henge, which I think is really kind of a detriment to the Timekeepers right now, because they're essentially fighting 4 versus 5 pretty much anywhere on the map now.
Yeah, it's a very difficult situation to be in. Sometimes it's very difficult when I played in teams as well. You've got to kind of make the decision. Do we go when it's 400 to 250? It's probably better to send them out, but they've got wiped on the map. I think the Mesmer was sensing maybe a bit of a regroup, but you are indeed right. I mean, they need to kind of utilize as many people as they can at the moment, because it is 475. Oh, with a boss kill, just kicking out the win there.
Oh, that's a trolley win.
That was.
Yeah, we're gonna wipe her map and take the bosses. That was very, 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 very smart by them. But it looks like Joker's going to move on to the semifinals.